I didn't expect to make another video on Johnny Somali today. The clip we saw from the last video, the snow cone outfit that he promised to wear at court, but he just, chickened out. Well, we saw an unedited version from like far away. There was no audio. We could just see hand gestures from Johnny, but he just posted this saying on his official YouTube channel, Johnny Somali addresses the world. And obviously when Johnny speaks, we listen, because very wise guy, as you can see, and you can learn a lot from Johnny by just looking at him. Boom, you're already wiser on what to not do about the things that he does. English left the chat for a second, but you got my point. Now, this is just too good not to make fun of. It's like putting lasagna in front of Optimus and telling him don't eat it. Obviously he's going to eat it.
I have a dream that the war against famous black men will end. I have a nightmare that the only crime that turned previous heroes like Ye, P. Diddy, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and Johnny Somali into villains was their melanin.
Very strong words by Kanye West from Timu over here. Obviously a lot going on. He came strong with the first 20 seconds comparing himself to R. Kelly, Kanye West, and the other guy. Let's just watch the next segment and we're going to talk about it.
I have a vision that if the great Kanye Omari West was born as Connor Owen Wesley, he would still have his children. Kim Kardashian, bring them home. The Zionists stole his children. I have a reality that there is a war.
Hold that thought for a second, Johnny, about the war. I just want to say something. When you're, obviously this is a very serious message that he's about sharing with the world right now. It took him a lot of courage. When you're sharing something as important as what you're sharing right now, keep the eye contact. Why are you looking there?
I have a reality that there is a war against black people. And the Koreans have always been the foot soldiers of white supremacy.
The judge is gonna love this. Prosecutors, you know what to do. Just take this video. I know he has nothing to do with the case. It has something to do with his character. Take that shit. Now, even black community, they disowned him. They don't claim him. How do I know this? Because I had a dream that I heard last year about in a Johnny Somali clip that he is not a fan of black community. As a matter of fact, he hates the black community and he roasts them every chance he gets.
Your people have been here 300, 400 years as slaves. You guys sell drugs, do most of the crime, have no culture. Your culture is Lil Wayne, Lil Baby, Lil Durk.
It was 100% worth searching for it for an hour to, hear him say verbally. I'm sure there's also more videos of him that is going to come to light as well. But it doesn't really matter that I even show you this video. It doesn't really matter because no one's taking him seriously in the first place. No one's even gonna be looking at his direction. Why am I making this video about him? Because it gives me a dopamine hit every time I make fun of Johnny. I feel like I'm doing a good deed over here. You know what I mean? It's like the dopamine I get is like watching a kitten and a puppy play with each other. It makes me happy whenever I start making fun of Johnny over here.
I have a truth that I am the modern day Letitia Harlan, and I am being assassinated by modern day rooftop Koreans. I have a dream that I may not be sentenced to 10 years of hard labor in South Korea.
Finally, the denial is fading and the truth is coming. He has to face it. It's just a matter of time before he has to face the fact that, okay, this shit is real. It can't be like a Japan incident. And I hope the Korean government not only take a look at that video, also take a look at when Johnny breaks silence on his arrest and admitted that he lied in the Japanese court. So whatever's coming out of his mouth is dog shit, except the motivational speech that he's giving everyone, obviously, that South Korea is a white supremacy and they want to take me down because of the color of my skin, not because I've been degenerate and I've been harassing people and doing illegal shit.
For the simple crime of spilling a cup of noodles. Seriously, that is my main charge.
No, it's not, you donkey.
I have been assaulted.
Deserved.
Defamed.
Deserved.
Lied about. Spat on.
Deserved.
And called racist names by the Korean public. awaiting this trial, or should I say modern day lynching. I am a comedian. If my skin was white and my name were Sacha Baron Cohen, would this be my fate?
He's asking you. Why are you looking at me? He's asking you. Will this be his fate if he was white? Let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Yes, absolutely yes. What are you talking about? It's not like you can't just commit crime and be like, oh, they caught me because of the color of my skin in Korea. You want to hear an example? Your uncle, Vitaly. He's not even free to be out. At least be thankful you're not behind bars until, you're convicted. Just be thankful you're out, you're breathing fresh air. You're not in prison with no AC and just very bad food. But I guess he had a dream or some shit like that. He's a comedian. He claims he commits crimes for comedy purposes. So honestly, I don't see any reason for the South Korean government to just, keep him in the trial. They need to dismiss all charges because he was comedy. He just made jokes and they want to throw him in prison because he's really funny and he's not allowed to be out in the world. It's not because of the fact that he claims to be a degenerate and he claims to do shameless, moralist things for views and clout.
Gonna come up to me, bro, why are you being racist to other people in other countries? For money!
For clout! I've said it many times. I don't give a f. I have no morals. I'm a fucking sociopath. I don't give a f. We live in a clown world where Zionists are protected, but melanated Jews such as myself and Kanye West lose $1 million deals and contracts and are put into psych wards. Dear Asians, you cried out, stop Asian hate, and we heard you.
Why are you being racist to other people in other countries? For money!
For clout! I don't give a f. We listen. But I ask you now, do Black Lives Matter to Koreans? Please free me from the shackles of oppression. The only thing I'm guilty of is love speech. I am asking the Israeli embassy, the U.S. embassy, to protect a great American Jew like myself from this anti-Semitic attack on Johnny Somali, aka Ramzi Khalid Ismail.
Using the victim card for committing crimes is just crazy. Hey, I broke the law, I did illegal stuff, but let's drop all charges so we can end racism. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I'm surprised why he hasn't created like a Go Send Go Me account yet. I think maybe he did, but no one donated. He just gave up on the whole thing. You can't just commit crimes and say it has everything that he said had nothing to do with his crime whatsoever. Even if a Korean did that, he's gonna be facing the same consequences as well. But I don't think there's anyone as degenerate as Johnny Somali, as he holds the title at the top. Now, obviously, a lot of people were moved by his speech. I was moved as well. There's going to be thousands of South Korean nationals chanting outside his next court hearing. Free Johnny! Free Johnny! He didn't do anything. He's just sharing love speech. They're going to support him in his head. This is how he imagines, but this is just pathetic. The only thing that moved were people's lips for laughing on how ridiculous this whole thing was. How pathetic. It had nothing to do with anything. Who came up with this speech? Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but Johnny just loves watching people shaming him. You know, people like talking about him. The videos you see about Johnny, degenerate streamer, and that's just everyone's like shitting on him. Johnny loves to see those videos because he gets turned on. He touches himself while watching these type of videos. So there's a 50-50 chance that he's watching this video. Johnny, if you're watching this video, I know you're dragging to this, but just take a quick break. Just hear what I'm about to say. Make a music video. I think you're gonna kill it, honestly. Make a music video and share like a similar message like this. East, West, I am the best. I am innocent. Let me go. You know what to do. You're a genius. Obviously, you can come up with your own lyrics. You can make it rhyme, and wish you the best. And obviously, I'm going to react to it and give you another chance to touch yourself. But anyways, you take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.